Assalamu alaikum, hi viewers, I'm Imran from Government Graduate College of Teaching. I hope everything is pleasant on your side. Welcome to my channel, welcome to the world of English literature. Today's literary term we're gonna learn, that is anaphora. Fine. Let's go for its definition. A repetition of a word or phrase at the beginning of two or more successive verse lines, sentences or clauses is called anaphora. We use anaphora now to have a musicality in the lines, in order to emphasize on some themes. Let's have some examples from literature. Fine. You have gone through Martin Luther's speech, I have a dream. In that speech there is a repetition of I have a dream, I have a dream. So this is a wonderful example of anaphora, right? I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and sons of former slaves owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. इस भी एग्जाम्पल में जैसे मैंने स्टार्ट में कहा था, जो I have a dream की रेपिटेशन है वो भी anaphora की बहुत खूबसूरत एग्जाम्पल है. Fine. In the same speech with this faith, the repetition of this phrase is also a good example of anaphora. And also in the same speech, Martin Luther King makes use of let freedom ring, let freedom ring. This repetition of these phrases is called anaphora. I think you have understood whatever I said, I think. Let's have some other examples from literature. From Blake's poem London, we have another example of anaphora. In every cry of every man, in every infant's cry of fear, in every voice, in every ban, the mind-forged manacles I hear. Another example from literature, A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. The introductory lines, this is also a wonderful example of anaphora. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief, it was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light, it was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope, it was the winter of despair. We had everything before us, we had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven. We were all going direct on the other way. अब इसमें ज़रा आप देखिए कि जो repetition है, it was, this is an example of anaphora, right? So that's all about today's lecture. I hope you understood today's literary device. Inshallah, see you in the next lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.